And I heard my phone just ping. So
Oh my, here we are. We are live. We are on this fucking thing.
hey.
And I'm swearing right off the bat, dropping F-bombs.
Right?
Yeah. That's what I do. Here
Shouting
we is.
obscenities right in the beginning.
You know it.
It's not fucking BGI Pod.
It's fucking BGI Pods, motherfucker. Happy Friday.
Yes.
Here we are. Beers, Gears, and Ideers Podcast, episode 49.
Man, we're heading up on that 50, aren't we? We're
We are
halfway there.
Yeah.
Almost. We got to do something for 50,
we-
though. We got to do something.
We should, but you know,
Seriously.
we probably won't, but we should.
Well, 50 is next Friday. What does that fall on? I think we
That
talked
would
about
be-
this, didn't we? The November 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
Huh.
I don't know. Should do it in person, but no. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Harder than it sounds.
We'll talk about it. We'll come up with something. But anyways,
Anyway, how you guys doing? Yeah, how you guys doing?
Good.
What's up?
Good.
Really long week
Yeah.
for this guy, but
For you?
yeah,
Wow.
it just felt like a really long week. Like today was super slow, ridiculously slow.
One of those days where you look at the clock and only like 10 minutes has passed when you think
Yeah.
it's been 2 hours.
Yeah, but I was
Yeah, one of those days.
feeling like shit, you know. I was like, Cal, that
There's
definitely.
a nasty virus going around right now. I mean, it's friggin' horrible.
Yeah.
I was out sick. I was telling you guys before we went live that I was out sick like Monday and Tuesday. I could not even physically get out of bed. I couldn't breathe. I was
Jesus,
coughing and sneezing. I'm like,
what the
had
fuck?
to do the test.
Oh,
at
yeah.
work, like
Yeah.
test yourself. So I did, and I'm like, nope, negative. I'm good. But it was just nasty. I'm still like getting over it now, but
Yeah.
it's like sniffling now, and sore throat from the sniffling.
Yeah.
You're constantly getting air down your throat. Like it hurts, you know. It's just it sucks, but you're on the
Yeah.
beginning of it.
I'm on the beginning of it.
You're
Yeah,
getting it.
I've been
Yeah.
pounding like Dayquil and shit like that. So you know,
Nothing's gonna help you.
I might do some. I might do some shots of Nyquil while we're doing the podcast. It's like glug 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 glug.
You gotta do a review on that too. Alcohol percentage. on
Yeah.
that shit,
As long as you can sleep. I hate when you get into the middle of the cold and then it starts to like scratch as soon as you lay down. Oh, I hate
Yep.
that.
Yep. And that's
Yeah, as soon as
what
you
I.
lay flat, you start coughing.
Yeah.
I hate that. That's what happened to me on Monday night. I was like, every time I lay down, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I start hacking. I gotta sit up because I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Then I lay back down and start coughing again. I'm like, oh,
This
is the worst.
sucks.
You gotta find that happy side position that just makes you like not cough. It's like, all right, I think I can fall asleep. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh, I forgot to put on there. We have a special guest too, as you can see. We have
Yes.
Scotty.5 joining us. So
Yeah,
he's
Scotty
up
Dot
there.
5.
I feel like whenever we get like so many people, I feel like the Brady Bunch. I'm like, hey, look at,
I know. He's over there.
Hey. That's it. We're gonna have to get like 6 people so we can do more of a Brady Bunch thing. Actually, how many was on that? That was more than 6. The Brady Bunch thing.
1, 2, 3, 9.
Was it 9? Holy fuck!
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was 9. Because I think you had Alice in the middle.
Is that yeah?
Yeah, it was like the mom, dad, then the 3 boys, 3 girls, and then Alice in the middle.
Yeah, I
Look at
think
you
you're right.
go.
Yeah.
Jesus. No,
Sorry, that
he was
weird
on
memory.
it. Damn.
Marsha,
pretty
Marsha.
Yeah.
Come on.
Shit.
I think she was like 30 when I was born. How old is that show?
It's fucking old.
Pretty much.
I have
Like,
no
what did
idea.
it
Now
came out in,
I'm gonna have to look. How old is
70s or
Brady Bunch?
80s?
Brady Bunch.
Right.
When did that come
She was
out?
like a teenager then. You know what I mean?
1969
Wow.
Really?
is when that came
It's
out.
that old? Holy shit. I didn't know it was that old.
It was only 5 seasons. It seemed like it was on
No
forever.
way. I thought
Yeah.
that went on for like
We
40
were
years.
watching reruns the whole time then.
Oh yeah.
Everybody said it was a new episode because we had shit memory. We're just like, oh, have
Yeah.
I seen this one?
Yeah, so
What?
they're
What
watching.
everybody ever remembers is Marsha getting hit in the nose with the football. That was the only thing that everybody remembers. She had to go to the dance with a broken nose.
Oh, yes. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Oh, my nose. Sorry.
Who's the one that?
Anyway,
threw
jeez. What's that?
who's the one that threw the ball?
That was
Who was it?
God.
One of the boys, right?
It was one
Yeah.
of the boys. It was the middle child, the youngest
Peter?
one. The
Peter.
middle one.
Peter,
Yeah,
right?
Peter threw it. Yeah.
Peter. It's
Yeah.
good old Peter.
What was the older one's name?
Greg.
It was Bobby,
Greg.
Peter, and who?
Greg.
Bobby, Peter, and Greg. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And then Marsha, Janet,
Jan
and
and Cindy.
Jan.
Cindy?
Cindy, Jan, and yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ. Memory lane.
Yeah.
God damn. Anyway.
What was the butcher's name?
Sam.
Sam. That's
Yeah,
right.
it was Sam. It was.
Okay.
And Alice was dating him, right?
Yes. Yeah.
housekeeper. Yeah, she was like, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Great show.
Then
It's fucking great.
Carol, and what was the father's name? What was the father's name?
Oh my God.
Because Carol was
I
the
almost
mother,
said Tom
right?
Brady. I almost said Tom. Go Patriots. I mean, what? No, I'm sorry.
What the fuck was his name? Jeez. Anybody want to throw that in the chat?
Dude, no
Like,
way. How do I not know his name?
I think they always said Mr. Brady and stuff. They must have said his name, but
what the fuck is his
They
name?
always just called
Now
him
I gotta
Mr.
look
Brady.
it up. What?
Because even she called him Mr. Brady.
well, she probably called him
His
Deer.
wife called him that.
What the?
No, she would call him Mr. Brady. I remember.
Mike Brady. That
Mike
was it.
Brady,
Mike
yes.
Brady. That's right.
Wow, my own name, and I don't.
Yeah,
know.
and you just
That's fucking
damn.
dumb. That's why I don't acknowledge anybody named Mike.
How about the,
Mike.
how about the extra kid they had with the blonde kid with the
Oh,
glasses?
what the hell was his name? Yeah, he was like a cousin, or was he a cousin or something?
Blonde kid?
Yeah. Oh,
Was it like Oscar or something?
he kind of looked like a miniature John Denver. That's
Yeah.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Hey, here's a trivia for this. What was the dog's name?
Ooh, I'm hitting my microphone.
And,
There's a hard trivia. What was the dog's name in Brady Bunch?
I don't know.
Tiger. Is it?
What was
Tiger.
Was it Tiger?
it? Yes, it was. It was Tiger. Yeah, it was Tiger. Yeah.
What was the little kid's name? Now I got to look that up. What the hell was his name? Was it
Oh.
Oscar? Or what? Yeah, it had a weird name, didn't he? Oh fuck! Now I did it. I just opened up a whole bunch of shit.
You open up that can of worms.
I did. Oliver.
Oliver. I know it's an
Oliver.
O.
Yes, Oliver.
Yep.
Would you say Oscar?
Yeah.
You're close. Oliver. Yeah. Not very many O names. I would
Yeah,
say.
Oscar is a Dachshund.
That's right. Yeah, down the street from me.
Oh, really?
It's one of my neighbor's dogs. Good old Oscar. So,
I
anyways,
find that funny
oh,
that
good.
people retain information like that with like people's dogs. You know, you like people remember their dogs, like other people's dogs' names, like their
Oh,
people
yeah.
you hang out with. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's just fucking weird. You know?
Yeah.
You're just like, oh hey, what's up, Oscar, or whatever. You know, it's just like, how do you know that? Oh,
My wife's horrible like that. She'll remember dogs' names before the owners' names.
yeah. Before that, yeah. It's like, what's your name again?
Like,
Yeah.
huh?
Hi, Max. Wait, what's your name again?
What's he- like what? Huh?
Who are you? All I associate is this dog.
Yeah. Who the fuck brought you?
Anyway,
So we
holy
got
shit, we're
beers.
going
Let's
crazy.
let's get beers. What do we have for beers? Ugh.
We got those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to go? Who wants to go? Anybody got something special that is like, you got to check this out? Anybody?
Anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone?
I got a cool one though. This one
All
was
right.
actually really cool.
Well, you start then.
So I walked into the city, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Future sponsorship. Just saying. I'm in talks. But so it's made by 603 Brewing Company.
I bet it's in New Hampshire.
That's in New Hampshire.
The area
Actually,
code kind of
yes,
gave it
is.
away.
Londonderry.
Good old Londonderry.
This is a 1 block radius. It's called, and it's a
what the hell is
Italian,
on the can? What
Italian Pilsner. It's like people in a boat, like going down like Venice. I don't know.
That's weird.
I think Venice. See it?
Something like that. Yeah.
But I like the logo, how they did the
603.
603 right there, like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Can't see what the signs say, but
And what did you say it was? A
Italian Pilsner.
Italian Pilsner.
Yeah, I've never had an Italian Pilsner. I have no idea.
I don't think I've
what
had an
Pilsner do.
Italian anything. Like
Well,
beer
food.
wise.
What's that, Scott?
Well, yeah, I had Italian food, yeah.
I've never had anything Italian.
No, as far as to drink though. Italian ice, that's what I've had.
Italian ice. Kool-Aid on shaved ice.
Yeah.
And it's a 5.1%. So
Ooh.
there we go. So that's standard beer. Standard.
Scotty, what you got?
Well, I can't see very well in here. It's you can't get there from here. So it's
Nice.
That's the best beer name ever. Can't get that from here, no sir.
It's only
It's a bad road.
4.5%.
It's only what?
4.5%.
Oh,
4.5.
oh, look at that. It kind of has like a
Is it-
maze on it.
What is it though? What
Well,
is
you
it? An
can't get
IPA? No, it's not an IPA. No,
No, it says rotating fruited. It's GOSE Ghost series. I don't know.
Oh, it's a Gauss. Gauss. Yeah, I had one of those. Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's like a sour, but not really. I think.
Ghost brewed with key lime and kumquat. So
Yeah, it's like a
What?
sour. A sour,
Wow.
but it's like on a weirder beer
the little,
kind of
the
thing.
little melons down there. Whatever.
That's amazing. I love that. I wonder if you can actually follow that maze and actually finish it. That
I
would
know I
be
should try to do it.
amazing.
So this will be interesting.
It sounds
I had this-
interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I had
sure
it
it's
in
like
my-
a sour.
Yeah, it probably is.
What do you got, Rep? What you got?
I got this. It's flashlight tag. It's like,
Nice
I
name.
used to play flashlight tag when I was younger.
We all got cool beer names today.
I couldn't tell you the brewing company. Bella Flower?
Bella Flower. Never heard of it.
Bella Flower Brewing.
Huh.
Oh, why do I do this to myself? I can't read this shit.
Get
Portland.
them out.
Yeah.
They're right on
No,
the
I'm
left.
not doing it. Yeah, they are on my left. Portland. Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine.
There's
Bella
so many
Flower is
breweries now. It's
Well, this one actually is not Maine,
really.
Vermont, because it's Burlington Beer Company.
you are absolutely right,
Ew.
Rapid. Rapid, you are correct on that one.
This old man.
This old man podcast.
Well, if
where
they
can't
printed
read
the
print on
labels
cans.
bigger. Jesus.
When you can't read the print on the cans, it's an old
I can
man
read this
podcast.
part.
Yes, it is.
8%. It's 8% alcohol.
Ooh.
It's an
Oh, you're gonna
imperial
make us
stout.
face.
This is
You're
like a
gonna make us
dessert beer. This is a
Sure it is.
peanut butter chocolate imperial stout.
I'm
Oh,
full
that
of this.
sounds good, actually. That's going to be like a Reese's peanut butter
I
cup.
have a feeling it's going to be very filling, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Break off a piece
going-
of my thick.
My oh God! All right, I'm cracking it. I'm
All right,
cracking
let's
it.
do it.
Crack 'em. Oh my! What the?
Oh, my.
That's
this smells like an IPA.
Weird.
It smells like an IPA. This is
Is
weird.
that what a kumquat smells like?
Should we have bleeped that out? Can we say kumquat?
At least 12 years old. I giggle like I was 12.
Can we
say kumquat.
can we say kumquat on YouTube?
Probably
It's
not.
the thing. Yeah, I don't know
All
what to think of it.
I kind of want to see Scott take a sip of his first because
Yeah.
he said that name. He said that name, so I have to.
Oh,
It is sour.
yeah.
It's a sour. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I know because I had a couple of them and I was like, ooh, it was like
It's
a
not.
sour.
It's not terrible. It's all right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not big on
the
sours, but
Gausses are like slightly like less like sour bitter. Like they have like some kind of weird,
yeah,
it's
it's
almost
not
beer
like
thing going on.
it's not a
It's weird.
strong aftertaste or anything.
Yeah,
It goes away
it's not
pretty
like
quick.
ooh, make you make a face like sour.
That's sour.
Super sour.
I'm taking a sip of this because it smells like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
I want to see this 8% right here. Here we go.
Oh, it smells good. So it's got. Oh God.
Oh.
Ugh. Why do I pick beers like that? That's something.
You gotta be brave, man. You gotta be bold.
Ooh.
You gotta be wiser. I'm sorry, I just
It doesn't taste like a peanut butter cup.
broke into song.
Oh God, that's something. Oh, Rapid says he loves peanut butter stouts. Oh my.
You might love this one. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a really potent flavor. Holy fuck. That lets you know it's 8%.
It's always the case. You know, when you're creeping up on like
Wow.
7,
Yeah.
8, 9, you're getting into something that's gonna be weird tasting. It's just not gonna be okay. It's gonna be like, that's gonna taste like shit, but it'll fuck me up at the same time.
I have like 6 9.4s in my fridge downstairs.
Oh
my God.
So if you want to get fucked up, you're gonna get fucked up.
You didn't grab one of those. You went 4.5.
Well, I just like the style of this. The other one, that's nothing special. It's just it probably tastes like medicine.
It don't matter. That's amazing. We've never had a beer that high on here.
Yeah, I've had my Curio. My Curio is 12, right? Isn't that what Curio is? 12.
Yeah,
that's that one that tasted like
12?
whiskey. Yeah.
You hated that.
Yeah, it's absolutely gross. But then I drank one night when we were drinking. We were feeling pretty good. I think Scotty and I
Actually, no, I lied. Yeah, I had a 10% one on here. I can't remember what beer it was. It was like 10%. It was fucking
You
horrible.
did, yeah.
Was that the one you didn't finish at all? That was that Winter Nights or whatever the hell it was called. I was like, I'm never drinking that fucking beer. It literally was black. I've never seen a beer that dark in my life.
All right, are you
Had
gonna?
no foam,
did you
and it
sip
was
yours?
black.
Did you take a sip?
I just did.
How was it?
But I was just chatting away.
Just dooba-doo. Glug, 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 glug.
No, it's actually really good.
I wish I could.
Like
say
I took a sip, didn't notice. I didn't even notice I wasn't drinking my PBR. That's how good it is.
Wow.
So,
oh,
no, it tastes really good. It's actually got a very mild flavor to it.
This is very dark.
It's like a PBR with a slightly kick, slightly better kick.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Sorry,
What are you doing? The TikTok pour over there? What are you doing? That was like one-handed pour. He did this weird. Oh
there's
my
none.
God.
There's none blacker.
That's what that nasty beer I drank looked like. What I was just talking about. Oh, there's not even a head on that thing. Is that flat? What the hell is going on with that?
Oh God. Wow. Like it would have a good flavor. I bet if it wasn't such a high alcohol content, it would probably taste pretty good.
That's just a normal.
Oh yeah. Is that like two-toned or is that your lighting?
No, it's the light. I got the blue light going.
Okay.
On here,
It's like
there we go.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, you got to get the. Oh, fucking lights.
I didn't bring a glass.
Man.
I didn't bring a glass.
I can go get one.
That's all right. Look at that. Holy
We
shit.
believe you. We believe what color it is. You imagine it and you just tell us what color.
You can't even see light through that.
That is dark.
Like at all. That's.
If you pureed black licorice and put it in a cup, that's exactly what it is.
Oh God. All right. So that's that. And,
Coca-Cola without the caramel added.
and we're not going to rate them till after we finish them. That was our new rule.
Yep. Because how can you judge how fucked up you get unless you drink the whole thing?
That's true. That's true.
So-
It's gonna take me a while to finish that one. Fuck, or maybe not. Maybe
I
I'll
bet it is.
I might drink it quicker than just to get it over with.
Oh,
But
I haven't tried it out of the glass.
I'm kind of jealous.
That's really good.
You guys want to trade?
That's delicious right there. I like that.
Sure.
$16 a 4-pack. That's actually kind of pricey, but whatever.
Oh fuck.
Especially if it's only 5.1. That's actually pretty expensive. You think about it.
It is, yeah. For
4 beers for that's pretty expensive.
So there's the beers, and then we'll rate them when we're done. God damn, that's so bad. It fucking it hangs out too.
Oh.
Yeah, all right. So what we talking about tonight? Oh, I know, because I put it in the thing. MMORGPs. That's a little MMMMO.
It's RPG.
HMORGPs.
No, I came up with this idea because I hit you up both about it. Because I was like, this seems to be becoming a big popularity with these kind of games lately. Like people are
You
getting
think
more
they're making
excited
a
about
comeback? Because they used to be.
I think so.
big.
I think people are actually starting to get more excited about them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of games are adding elements of MMORPGs into their games. You got. What's the game I was going to set an example for? Was a game I'm playing right now was New World.
I saw that you were playing that. What is that? Yeah.
It's the first game that Amazon ever released as a gaming studio.
What?
And they tried this big scale game that was, like, wow, they want to compete with that kind of. And when the game came out 3 years ago, it got met with a lot of people hating it because there's people claiming it was blowing up their computers, overheating their GPUs.
Oh, that was the game. I remember. Yeah. I remember hearing shit
Everybody
about
was
that.
pissed,
Yeah.
And the game wasn't fleshed out good. The questing sucked. There wasn't really a story going on. And then I was thinking the other day, I was like, oh, what do I got in my Steam library? And I look and I see New World Eternum. I'm like, what is New World Eternum? Like, I never bought this game. So I looked into it, and apparently Amazon said, we're very sorry for what our previous release did.
Yeah.
They overhauled the entire game, rewrote the story, rewrote the gameplay, put it out as New World Eternum rather than just New World.
And it's on Steam.
And it was like a free update, for everybody that already bought the game. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And they promise it's safe now. It's not going to damage your equipment. Enjoy it. And I've been playing it for the last, week, I think. And it's super fun. They've done a great job with it. And the reason I think I like it is because, like, WoW, to me, takes a kind of a learning curve. Especially when you're setting up macros for attacks and shit. And you got to remember all these spells you have. And all this. It's like, that's hard to do for some people. Like where New World for me is set up where it's like basic, like, so you can play it on a controller. That's how easy it is. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You can hold, if you have an Xbox, you can hold left button and activate a spell by hitting X or A or B,
Yeah, you can't do that with WoW. That's for sure.
Exactly. You cannot play it with an Xbox controller.
No, definitely not.
But I love how accessible it is to people that don't understand that kind of setup that involves with something like WoW.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it appeals to me, but it's I think more people would enjoy it if they are intimidated by something like playing World of Warcraft. I think people would be like, it's more accessible to people. But my questions for you guys is, like, I know you guys played WoW for years. And I know even you, Scott, still play now. You still play WoW. You don't play anymore? You were playing it recently, though, weren't you?
Maybe like a year ago, probably.
Was it that long ago? I could have sworn I saw you playing Classic not too long ago.
Yeah, it was probably almost a year ago.
Wow, my memory is like
been a while.
My question is like
9 months.
Okay.
I was just playing Classic my buddy.
Okay. My question is like, do you remember like when it got like interesting for you guys? Like, what made you interested in playing that game in the first place?
Happy
Like,
Friday,
Did you
dude.
have people that already played it, and you guys were like, I want to
Yes.
join in this game too? Is that kind of how it worked?
Yeah,
Oh no, that's what I was saying first, but
we didn't know. Yeah, a friend of ours, Mike, was playing it all the time. And I think I know I started playing it, just like dabbling a little bit at his house. I think I was living with him at the time, just like trying it out. It was pretty cool. I was like, oh, this is a cool little thing, and then our buddy Dano, we didn't know he was like playing it since it started.
like religiously playing it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I didn't know you were addicted to this.
Like when it was awesome though. Like he played it like when it was like nobody knew how to do anything. You just like playing for the first time. By the time we played it, everybody knew how to.
Yeah, they had two expansions out at that point, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay. That's when you guys started playing it, when they already had 2 expansions out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The game is really cool. I tried it. Like, I didn't want to pay the money that they charge for actually the newer one. It's like, what is it, $30 a month now or something? 20, 30, something like that?
No, 15.
15.
Is it 15?
Yeah. But you still have to buy like the games and the expansions and shit like that.
Yeah, it gets expensive.
But now, do they still do it now where you can just buy the latest expansion?
And it gives you all the other ones?
That's how they used to do it, but
I wonder if they still do it like that.
Oh no, when
we first, yeah.
When I did the classic, I think I just signed up for the monthly thing. I didn't have
to with the classic, yeah.
But the new ones, I think you'd have to buy the game too.
I think all you have to do is or maybe you have to buy the initial game and then the last expansion or something. Because I know when we first started, you actually had to buy like all of them. But we ended up didn't we find like it sucked. But I remember buying a package, which had like the game and then the 2 expansions with it.
Yeah, I think you're right. There was like a Wrath of the Lich King package.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That was expensive.
Yeah, it was pretty expensive.
All right.
Yeah. But you got to use all the expansions. You didn't just like go to the new content. You still had to level up through all of the game anyway.
Oh, so you didn't. So when you had those expansions, you had to physically play the content you bought.
Yeah. Okay. That's what would level you up to the highest level.
Okay.
So every time an expansion comes out, all it's doing is it's like increases your level cap.
Story.
Yeah. It's more of a story. Okay.
Because I was wondering that. I was like, how like New World I was talking about, there is a expansion DLC they released for it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, can I finish the game without buying that? And I'm like, I haven't looked enough into it, but I think it just adds to the existing story that's already there.
Yeah.
But
so you probably have a cap, like a level cap that you'll hit.
Right.
And then you won't be able to go any further until you get the expansion.
I see dudes like walking around with like 96. Like, I'm like, what? 96?
Yeah.
Like, I'm 14 right now.
What the hell?
Yeah. And they're like super powerful. They just walk by and kill something one hit. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's not fair.
So what's that?
I'm struggling with it. They just go boop.
That New World based on like what kind of
is it like what is it like space? Is it like what kind of like world is it?
It's based on an island.
Yeah.
That they call it Eternum, and it's basically overrun. It starts off with this like, it's basically this disease like kind of spell that takes over it's a pirate island.
Huh.
And all these pirates and all the shipwrecks, everybody who crashes on the islands becomes what they call the Lost.
Yeah.
And there's this one protagonist, who is a woman, I cannot place her name out top of my head right now, but she is the one controlling these armies of the lost people, they call, so there's all these people, if they get infected, they turn into these, and it's just got a hell of a story about it, because there's like this like beautiful town where they're waiting for their king to return, and they just have they're trying to protect the town without the loss getting into the town. So basically, it's kind of just a big story like that. It's hard to explain. It's cool though. If you like piratey type shit like that.
But it's got like magic and stuff.
It's got magic, and you can be warrior or an archer or whatever you want to be like that. Wizard, mage, whatever you want to call it.
Wizard things like that, food.
It's really cool. I mean, the story seems kind of like it could be like it's not up to par with WoW.
No,
at all.
No.
But you can tell that Amazon tried to be like WoW. Because the graphics are the same, as the newer WoW. But they did a good job, I think. And I'm only, like I said, I'm only level 14, and there's people walking around with 96 and 104.
You got a ways to go.
I got a lot of ways to go. But from what I've experienced so far, it's really enjoyable because I don't usually care for games like that.
Yeah. I might have to check it out.
Which is why I wanted to talk to you guys, because I'm like, I don't really understand games like that.
Yeah.
But the whole leveling up and crafting is simple, and like putting points into dexterity and strength, and putting weapon points into whatever bow or axe you use the most, and
well,
so
I don't think like I bet
whatever.
If you'd started playing WoW like when it first came out, it wouldn't be that confusing, because when it starts out, you don't have a lot of a lot of options. You only have like a couple attacks, and you actually really do learn your character.
That's what I mean. I played up to level 20 with the free thing of like, if you get WoW now, you get 20, level 20, and then you have to start paying for it. And I enjoyed it at up to level 20. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
But I know when I watched you, I think you live streamed it one night. You were playing with him.
Probably, yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because you had like,
well, we were top level, so we,
like 10 icons of like spells and shit on the bottom. And you like macro those, and I'm like, dude, no way, I'm not ever gonna fucking play something like that, because that's just annoying looking.
It's just it looks it's intimidating, but it's really not that bad.
But to set up macros for certain spells and shit, that's fucking.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to.
Like, no, you don't do that.
Yeah, you don't have to. Christ, the guy that Scotty was talking about, Mike, that had been playing it for years. He fucking used his mouse and clicked on stuff. Like that's how he did shit.
That's what I did.
And it was like, and that's how he always played it. And they're like, I don't know how the fuck you do that, but.
So what were you doing? Setting up like shift FG shift.
Well, no, I'd have my mouse. I had what did I have for a mouse?
Oh, you like the one?
I have the MMO
with the buttons on it?
mice. It has multiple buttons, and
it's got like 12 buttons on the side.
And then you just fucking you hit one button. You set up a macro. You hit one button. It does like 4 or 5 different things all in sequence,
insane.
And it's really it kind of feels like cheating.
It is cheating. You had no skills. You're just pushing one button.
It's like, no, it took skill to write the macro. So, or I should say, it took skill to go online and copy somebody else's macro.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez.
Being efficient. You got to be efficient if you're in a group.
Well, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, when you do like raid groups and stuff like that, you're looking for like your max DPS, as much damage as you could possibly put out. So you had to just be really efficient.
Man, it's earlier than normal, but I forgot to do something before we started.
Uh-oh.
I'm wiggling.
Did you forget to pee? Okay.
I gotta pee.
We'll do an early pee break.
I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, tell yourself you don't have to pee. Tell yourself you don't have to pee. I gotta pee.
I might
Sorry.
I might accidentally dump this beer. I don't know.
Just tip it over. Just tip it over.
Like, oops, it spilled.
But I will be right back, guys. I'm sorry. My bad.
Pee
My
break.
bad.
We be right back.
See you. See you in a minute.
And we're back.
Yes.
Everybody's pee went well.
Better than I expected.
Fantastic.
At our age, you never know. You know,
that's very true.
it's a
Yeah.
mystery when you walk up to that toilet. You're like, could go really good or really bad. I don't know. You know? But back to the WoW thing we were talking about.
I didn't spill my beer, so I should have.
We were talking about WoW, and I had a question for Scott. So, Scott, why did you? It seemed like you always preferred to go back to the classic version of WoW as opposed to the newer version of it. Is there a reason?
Well, I wasn't playing end game stuff. When I played that classic, I was just getting together with a couple friends and just going through from level 0, you know, not trying to get to end game content, just go through the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
You know, end game stuff is like so much maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't get time for that shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I got the bronchitis.
I mean, when you first do it, it's fun because you're like, you got a raid group and you got, you know, you're in a guild and everything's, you know, everybody's trying to do their part and like get together and like you get all the flasks and all that shit. But it's, you're on like a schedule and you gotta like, I gotta get all these dailies done every day. It's actually some work.
Oh yeah, you'd have to play every day.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work.
You'd have to log on every fucking day for at least a couple hours just to maintain all your shit. It was a
when you got a job, wife, and kids, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
You can't pull that shit off. You know, there's no way.
That was a pain in the ass. But and then it lost a lot of its fun when it started because WoW did they implemented that looking for group or looking for raid, so you could just queue up for like a raid, and you'd get sucked into like somebody else's group, so you could do a raid. It used to be like you'd have to join a guild, you'd have to make your own raid groups of like 10 or 20, what was it, 10 and 25? Is that what it was?
And 40s back.
Way back, yeah, way back. So you'd start these
you
raid
could
groups.
do groups of 40.
Way back, yeah. Yep.
Holy shit, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you had to you actually had to know this amount of people, or you know, you'd have a guild that had this amount of people that would log on at this time, you know, every week and play it.
Yeah.
You know, which it was a lot of fun because we'd do raids on like certain nights and like, all right, just log on in this night and here we go. You know, you play as a group, which is good because as a group you learn all the fights and everything. But then, like I said, then WoW implemented that whole like looking for raid. So what ends up happening when you do a raid, you get locked out afterwards. So once you complete the raid, you get locked. You can only do it once a week. So what would end up happening is we'd have our raid groups in our guild and it's like, all right, everybody to go. And it's like, oh no, I'm locked out. It's like, what do you mean you fucking locked out? Oh, well, I jumped in with somebody else. Like, all right, now we're down a person. Now we have to find another fucking person. And it just became such a stupid. Yeah, it became such a fucking pain in the ass. And, yeah, it was horrible. It just kind of went to shit. So
Did Scott's camera just do something weird? You see that?
No, I missed it.
No, it looks like it looks like there's what the hell just happened to I think it was my screen. What the hell just happened?
Okay. I was like, I didn't notice anything. It was
I don't know. Sorry, something weird.
Scotty, there was a shadow person that walked right behind you.
I saw something strange for a second, but I'm good. But yeah, I don't know. Here's another question I have to ask. Was there ever a version of WoW that was like some kind of weird top-down thing that you had to move tiles? I saw somebody playing this like 10 years ago. It was almost, it looked like it was like Atari-style graphics, but it was called World of Warcraft. And you had to move your pieces like chess. It was weird.
Oh, there's yeah. It's Warcraft. Is it Warcraft?
I think it's Warcraft. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with World of Warcraft?
Same company, but it's a different game.
It was Blizzard that did it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Because it looked like there was like pictures on the pieces that looked like maybe orcs or like whatever. Or,
Yeah.
it was just weird looking shit on there, and I was like, "Is that how WoW started? Was it that?"
No.
And then they went, "Oh, let's make it open world." You don't think there was any inspiration at all? The same.
It must have been.
It was based off of Warcraft.
Right.
That game itself that I'm talking about?
Yeah. I don't know if that's the game, but yeah, it was Warcraft was the original.
And it was like a top-down thing, right?
I don't know.
Old?
Don't know.
Sure. World of Warcraft started in 2004.
Oh, God, that's gross.
Yeah.
That's 20 years ago.
20 years ago. That's crazy.
That's right. They must be doing like a whole, like, 20
Wait,
years.
no, the original World of Warcraft? Like,
Yeah, it started in
04.
04.
That's it?
Yep.
I thought it was older than that.
No. That's pretty fucking old, though.
I thought it was 90s, though.
No.
Wow. It's not as old as I thought it was then.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, because before World of Warcraft...
Man, so you guys nerded out like way late in life. Holy shit.
No. I played Star Wars Galaxies,
It's joke.
which is before World of Warcraft.
Star Wars Galaxies, that wasn't Knights of the Old Republic?
No, that's the newer one.
No.
That was awesome.
No,
And apparently
Star
that's
Wars
still online
Galaxies.
right now.
Star Wars Galaxies is like that was the ultimate MMO, but that was Sandbox MMORGP.
Is it still active? I bet
No,
it is.
no, they did a
Knights of the Old Republic is still active.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
why
yeah.
aren't they active?
Yeah, it was Star Wars Galaxies. They fucking shut down. They did what they call the combat update or a combat upgrade. I can't remember what the fuck it was, but they kind of like ruined the way the game was played in a
What do you
lot of
mean
people's
ruined?
eyes. Just like the fighting became more like World of Warcraft, and a lot of people didn't like it because we were used to the old system.
What was the old system? Was it more like choose how you attack somebody kind of thing?
The way they did it was kind of cool. Like you still had like your hotkeys and stuff like that, and you'd use your number keys, your 1 through 0, and you could set stuff up. But when you would like say you're not really casting spells, but if you were doing different attacks, you could just set it up and like, all right, I want to hit 1 and 5 and 6 and 7, and it would have like this queue, and it would just time, so you could stack everything. And it would go through all the stuff. You could also interrupt it. It's like, okay, I don't want to do that. And you could change your shit. So the fighting was different.
Oh.
And I like the game.
Was it
better.
turn-based?
No.
It
It
wasn't
was
turn-based.
no.
Combat. The way you're making it sound was like it was turn-based.
No.
Okay.
But the game itself was a lot better because it was sandbox. So a sandbox is you had your basic like cities and stuff like, and it was obviously Star Wars. So you had your planets that you could go to, and you have your major cities, but then all the other little cities around it, those were all player built. Everything was made by players. So like you go to vendors to buy stuff, the armor you'd buy was made by players. It wasn't everything was just built by players.
Why doesn't that
and
still exist now? That should be a thing now. People would fucking be all about
that. Was Sony and fucking Lucas. They fucked it up with, trying to be more like World of Warcraft, which ruined the game. And if I had heard, I don't know how true it is, but when the combat upgrade hit and everybody left, they lost 11 million subscribers.
I bet they probably
which totally fucking just destroyed them. Done. So,
yeah. Wow.
And everybody jumped to World of Warcraft. Like I remember playing World of Warcraft and jumping in there because I had the same name, and I remember playing, doing raids or whatever and hooking up with different groups and shit. And they'd be like, "Wait a minute, Revmocam?" It's like, "It's not Revmocam from SWG." It's like, "Yep, it is." It's like, holy shit.
Not a name you see very often, so yeah, you recognize it if you see it. But
I don't know if they thought like they've seen WoW come out and they were like, "Oh, we got to get on board with this."
I think that's where
that's probably exactly what they thought.
And they
we got to get on this level.
Yeah, they should have just kept what they were doing.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Star Wars Galaxies came out in 03. It was the year before, so.
You would think somebody, I mean, come on, there's got to be somebody who's not dumb at these fucking places. And go,
Well, and
dude,
that was the thing that
can
was
we do
really
this
stupid
again? Can we
because
try again? Yeah, I don't know
everybody
why.
bitched. Everybody bitched. And they didn't listen. They just kept going with whatever
why?
they wanted to do. And
I
it's like,
don't understand
you're losing
that.
all of your fucking players. Like, this is so dumb.
Yeah, that logic I don't get. Like the
Oh,
higher
yeah.
ups are like, they're like, oh, we don't give a fuck. It's like, what are
Yeah,
you talking
they
about?
didn't give a shit at all.
We could be making constant revenue from
Yeah.
the millions of Star Wars fans that are out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
'cause
mean, it
that
doesn't
game
end.
was
Countless
awesome.
Star Wars. So I don't know why there's not some idiot going, I got a question. Why ain't we doing galaxies anymore?
Yeah.
There's
I
gotta be
mean, you
somebody
can
speak up in the
there
office
are
that goes,
servers.
Hey, we need to do this.
There are servers. You can still play the game.
That's what I'm talking about. See,
Yeah.
there you go. You didn't say that. So
Yeah,
you
but
can
they're
still
private.
play
They're
the
private
game.
servers. It's not like it used to be, though. You know, it used to be you go
sure.
into major cities and stuff, and there'd be like huge crowds of people. And that was the other thing
I'm
too,
sure
because
there's other. You watch. There's servers out there that are that you.
oh,
can,
they're populated,
about.
but not that much. Not as much
Go on
as it used to
Facebook and join Star Wars Galaxy group.
be. Yeah.
And there's probably 1 million players that play fucking Star Wars Galaxy. You know what I mean? So it's not dead. You can still play it
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Oh yeah.
You're not that driven though. You haven't played it. What the hell?
It's not like it used to be.
They said you don't have the people to support the
Right.
world.
Yeah, because it was a sandbox and you had to rely on other players to build all the shit. If you don't have the players there, then nothing's built, nothing's there.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks.
If you needed a certain gun or certain armor and you weren't an armorer or a weaponsmith, you relied on other players to
Yep.
do it.
You
to
played
make
this
it.
too?
No, but I know how it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like, wow, you can only have two professions. So if I'm not an armorer, but I
Right.
need armor, I need somebody to make it for me.
You need to rely on an armor. They're not around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if the people aren't there to support the game, you can't buy armor that's not made. You're kind of screwed. But that's why I could imagine how awesome that game was. I never got to play it, but if everybody was,
I'm gonna do more research on this shit.
I mean, that was cool, but the other thing that was cool too is you could you'd raid other people's bases. So instead of like doing like raids like you do in WoW, you'd get together like on a Friday night or whatever, and you get like 20, 30, 40 people, and it's like, all right, we're gonna go raid this player built town base, everything, and we go in there and we destroy their shit because we were Imperial, so we're going after the rebels in this fucking town, and we're gonna destroy their base. So we go in there and start destroying shit, and then you see them all log on and stuff, and it'd be this huge battle. It's all PvP, PvP craziness. It was awesome.
Yeah, real world PvP was awesome.
Oh yeah,
like even in WoW, like you're not even playing the game, like the content in the game. You're just like getting together, it's like going against this guild or whatever. Like they keep camping, like the higher levels are camping your lower level guys.
Yeah.
So then they tell the other people in the guild, and you get on and go to try to help them. And it ends up being this big war. It ends up being a pretty fun time.
That's the thing right there with this the New World game I was talking about. He's like, that's one of their core focuses is the PvP element of the game.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's what they push towards, is not the main quest or story of the game. It's basically more on groups and guilds and PvP fighting.
Yeah.
And like I was walking through the game like today, matter of fact, and I walked and I was looking at this like battle of like so many people were just like fighting each other at the same time.
It's like, what?
Like in this field.
Yeah.
It was like, I swear it was like 80 versus 80. It looked like,
yeah.
I was like, there is so many people fighting right now. What the hell is going on, dude?
Just gonna walk on
Like, they
by.
were really after me. Yeah, I was like, I'm like, I'm in a PvP zone. I gotta get my way through here. You know,
Yeah.
don't look at me. You know,
Rapid
but yeah, there was
says
just like people dying next to me, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? It was
Rapid
like,
says
so cool.
his social anxiety sucks too much to be good at those kind of games.
Rapid, try New World. I thought the same thing. Like, you don't have to say. I don't talk to anybody. It's just typing. You're not talking to anybody. You don't have to talk to anybody physically. Just enjoy the game and have fun.
Oh, the ones with World of Warcraft. There's some servers that are like role-playing servers.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to like
you have to be the
play
part.
your character, you know.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like,
And
yeah, I
some
could
people
It's
are-
RP servers. Yeah, yeah.
That's not me on that.
no.
I mean, Red Dead Redemption has servers like that. Grand Theft Auto has.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be a character. Or you're kicked out.
Yeah.
You have to either abide by the rules or you. Yeah.
That's
If
ridiculous.
you laugh out of character, you're fucking banned. You know? Oh,
Yeah.
it's like I thought that was funny. It's like, well, you can't laugh because it's not your character's nature.
Oh, like, oh shit.
no, I wasn't supposed to laugh. Sorry.
Oh, excuse me.
But
Yeah, Beef Waterman there. He used to fucking play. Well, he played Star Wars Galaxies. He's the one that got me into it. He's like, no, you got to play this game. You got to play it. It's like, oh, you and your fucking MMO, you know, like, geez, whatever. Because I never did. I always did first person shooter type shit.
yeah,
You know. And
you don't strike me as a first person shooter player.
me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. I used to do
I don't know.
Quake big time. Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know. I was very competitive with
And they're
Quake.
still doing tournaments.
Yeah.
You're not. What the hell?
Yeah, I used to
drop out of that
do.
game?
What the hell was it? Quake Arena?
Oh god, that was like
I think it
20
was-
years ago.
It was, yeah. Yeah, I used to do Quake Arena. And
Xbox Game Pass
I'd
does
almost
that
every-
right now. You can still play it.
Almost every time I'd be in the top 5, so I used to do pretty goddamn good.
Do you have Game Pass? Xbox?
No.
All the Quakes are on there. They have like 1, 2, 3, and Arena.
Quake
And they're
2,
doing
we used to
and they're doing a
play.
new one. They're making a new one too. Do you hear about that?
I don't know. I
How
did the
can you
last
upgrade
one.
Quake? They're all the same thing. You're just a dude.
I did that. Well, I got Quake
Armored jumper.
Champions. Yeah, it was Quake Champions is the last one. I got that one for free to play. And I played that for a little bit and it was like, yeah. It's, I don't know, it just doesn't have that same, I don't
You know
know.
what Quake is? Halo. Sorry. Did
I think
say
Quake was out before Halo
it? It was.
though.
But-
So you know what Halo is? It's
You
Quake.
want to buy Halo? You can play Quake at the same time.
How about GoldenEye slaps only?
That's right. Fucking double
Slappers only.
Golden Eye, yes.
Slappers only.
Yep. One shot,
That was a
one
Ready-
kill. Fucking
That was a Ready
slappers
Player
only.
One reference right there. Slappers only.
We used to play that.
Yeah.
Golden Eye. And we'd set it up for the golden, what do they call that? It was one shot.
Yeah.
And we only had slappers. So we'd end up like getting in the same room and and it was so hard to slap each other in that fucking game. So you just like running past each other like, ah, and you'd miss like, God damn it. Go back. Ah.
Like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, it was so stupid. It was hilarious. It was like the fucking dude. It was like that fucking the time we played Gang Beasts. It was just laughed the whole fucking
That
time.
was.
That game is funny as hell.
Oh
Don't make
my
me-
god,
Pissed myself laughing. That was fucking hilarious. Oh my,
my
God,
fucking
never-
stomach muscles were killing me after like just from laughing.
That was too fun. I am so glad I brought that PS4 for that fucking trip.
Yeah,
That was a clincher right there. That fucking. Oh man,
and that really,
Overcooked-
you know what? That was like,
Overcooked made me laugh though. The fucking
Oh, yeah.
yelling that happened. was funny.
yeah.
You're dropping the fish, motherfucker! Pick it up. I need dishes. We're like screaming at each other. Fucking. Wash the dishes. I didn't know I was supposed to. Don't do it. Just back it up.
You ever worked in a fucking kitchen?
I think I think playing the games of fucking, that was like one of the highlights of going to PAX. It wasn't actually at PAX. It was a freaking
I wish
condo.
I would have had
Yep.
video footage of just us sitting there playing the game because it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Dude, I need plates. Whoa, what fucking plates? They're right there. Pick them up. Put them in the sink. Okay. Like fucking Jesus, man.
Oh, that was so much fun.
It's like one of those team building exercises that went horribly wrong.
Yeah, it did. Well, you get a bunch of drunk guys. It's like at the end of the friggin' night after hanging out at the friggin' and that place. The convention center. There we go.
Place we ever fucking
And all the drink places, yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever there was booze, there was a place.
Well, that's pretty much what we did. We freaking walk around like the floor, like doop-a-doop-a-doo. Look at my watch. It's like, oh, bar's open. Hey, let's go get a beer.
That was fun though.
Yeah, it was.
Fucking yeah.
I'd like to do that again sometime.
Oh, it would be awesome.
Definitely. That fucking game we bought though was cool though.
Which one?
You bought, right? Scott?
Unlocked, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting there trying to figure the shit out for the longest time.
Oh man, we did good. Like the first time, yeah, unlocked. Which I don't remember which one it was that we.
I can't remember what part we picked, but it was like
the first one we got through pretty good.
Frustrated as fuck though.
I think everybody was getting frustrated at the end of the friggin' night, but then it was the second. Yeah, we played the second one, and that was the one we ended up like accidentally skipping a step.
Yeah, we skipped something.
Yeah, we fucked us all
and
up.
It fucked everything up. It was like, goddamn. And we ended up doing that again too with another one of the unlocked.
Yeah, we did. We skipped over something. Like we figured something out that you weren't supposed to yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's like, how do we have this clue, but we didn't?
Yeah. And that really fucked shit up.
We're like, wait, what the fuck happened? Yeah. Why is everything all this time?
I just think we're way more advanced than that game is. I think that's what it is.
I agree.
We're way above that. I think that's
no, but I love the element. Like when I brought the iPad that had the timer, the music. And
yeah,
going.
Yeah.
That was like the atmosphere of that was really cool because like, you kind of get into it and you're like, oh, there's a timer countdown. We gotta fucking hurry up, guys.
Yeah. I think it just added to the stress. Like, shut that fucking thing off.
That's kind of cool how that was like that. Yeah, that was a cool game. I enjoyed that.
Oh,
it's funny to a lot of
PAX
people
days.
that don't. It's funny to a lot of people that don't know games like that exist.
Oh yeah.
You know, as simple as it's just like using your brain, using your head to figure out problems.
Yeah.
It's like there's board games that are exciting too. That are kind of like
shit. I had no fucking. I didn't know till like really Dano, our buddy Dano, was like introduced me to a lot of games and stuff like that, and is like, what the fuck is this? I had no idea, you know, because you think, oh, tabletop games like what, like Monopoly? I mean, what are you playing? Like no.
You hear about stuff like that, yeah.
No, you actually
like when you play checkers.
Yeah. No, you're actually using your brain. You actually have to think. Like, all right.
Oh, you mean I don't just roll the dice and whatever happens? No.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I have to strategize? What do you mean?
Wow, this is crazy.
Well, my original idea for this subject in the first place was you and I were talking about Tabletop Simulator. We were talking about...
Oh, we were. Yeah, we were. Yep.
We were talking about this, you know, you've heard of this. Scott, yes? No?
Yep.
Okay.
I haven't used it, but yeah, I have.
No, neither.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Right?
No.
I haven't either. But we were looking into, we were watching videos about it after we streamed last time, and it was
40K.
Talking about playing like Warhammer 40K and like shit like that. All your armies are already there, and it's like that's pretty cool that you have the ability to not buy all this shit.
Right, test it out. Yeah. You could like test things out.
Understand the game.
Yeah,
that's the thing. If you understand it, it's an investment you would want to make in person.
Right. Yeah,
You
it's
know?
it's actually
like, I
not a
don't
bad
get it at
idea.
all. I'm not fun. It's like this game's not fun. And why would you buy armies physically
Yeah, thousands of
if
dollars
you
in
hate the
fucking shit.
fucking game?
Right.
It's a
I
lot.
don't get it. Why would I buy it? So
I
yeah,
like it. I'm definitely gonna get back into it more.
Yeah, we were just talking about it not that long ago.
Yeah, buying a new codex.
Yeah.
You said the Space Marine Codex is out.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you mean new code? Is that like the new version of it? The new rule book?
Yeah.
Well, you get the rule book. So you have, now it's in 10th edition, so you'd have to buy the 10th edition rule book, and then each army has its own codex, but they don't release them all at once. So armies that don't have a new codex, they just have to use the previous codex in whatever data cards and data sheets they find online. But yeah, so when they release new codexes, you have to buy that book. So even that's friggin' expensive, but
Very expensive, yeah.
no, because you figure
Hence where the tabletop simulator comes in. You know what I mean?
right, yeah, you could try out shit before you make any kind of crazy purchases, which is great. Like, you know, if like you could
People
try
are
out
physically writing out these codexes that you're speaking of, and they're already there. Like,
oh yeah,
rules
they're
you
in
can
the
read or any
yeah.
cards that are
Yeah.
you can read. So you're not paying for anything.
Right.
They're already just there.
They're in there,
You know? So
right?
that would be cool to try before you buy it. So like,
Yeah.
it doesn't work for me. I
You
don't
know,
really like
yeah,
how this is.
and like you could actually test out units. Like before I spend $100 on this fucking unit, I'm gonna test it out
Yeah,
on
try out
tabletop simulators.
virtual.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it doesn't work like that, but that's
It
how
does.
I see
That's
it.
exactly how it works.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool to check
You
that.
probably
You see
won't
how
have-
effective that army would be. You know,
You probably won't have the latest codex on that because I think it would be taken away from the sales probably. I'm guessing it's like
Well, no,
it's all modern community though. They
It's-
can't control it.
yeah,
There's
it's
nobody
not,
can say they can't.
it's individuals uploading the stuff. You actually have to download shit from like
There's
individual
guys on
sites.
Steam
Yeah.
uploading it.
Oh, that's
So
even
like-
better than that's great.
Yeah, so it's all free. You don't pay for anything.
Yeah.
So they're just going like, this is the rules. Here's the armies. Boom. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
And they just fucking put them out like that. It's like, yeah. So that's where I think the appeal of that comes from. It's like, oh, there's a lot of money saving opportunities,
Yeah,
especially in like long distance. My other reason was like long distance, like gaming sessions. It's like you could have more people, like guys you like to play with, who couldn't be there at your house, couldn't be there, you know, to play with you and Scott, and like, oh well, I'm in fucking Maryland or Texas or whatever.
Yeah.
They can still play that game with you.
Yep.
Physically, right? You know, on a not physically.
Yeah, Dan was
virtually.
talking about it.
Yeah.
Dan was in Alabama. So you
We
can
were
do
talking about, I would love to learn how it works.
you can do D&D sessions. I know he was
Yes,
doing
you can.
Yeah.
Extreme D&D sessions on,
yeah.
like, no, I'm talking about full terrain on D&D, like shit.
Actually,
like
I think Beef does. I think he has groups online.
Oh,
I don't
he
know
does.
if they
seen it.
use Tabletop
seen him do it.
Simulator, but
He does.
yeah.
I've seen it pop up. Yeah.
but he does D&D shit.
Oh yeah, you can have like elaborate like fucking sets and fucking all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's some cool shit for D&D. That's what that's meant for. That's why somebody made that game.
Mm.
They were like huge D&D fan. And they just created all these like different scenarios and all kinds of shit for D&D. But
Yeah,
it
I
started
just started
modding
buying
it more and doing Warhammer and fucking Bolt Action is another one they do on there, which is crazy.
I still have
The
my
models for that is insane.
The what?
The models for on Tabletop Simulator, like somebody modded it.
Yeah.
Like the tanks and the fucking, I'm like, dude, it's like all set up really cool. I was like, and the villages, they have villages like houses that are, I'm like, dude, these are all cool maps that you can just play on that people just made just because it's, it's amazing. So I would love to get into it more without having to physically stand.
Yeah.
at the table and go,
We
How
did.
do I move this piece?
What do you mean? We just stand
You know,
for
it's like,
10 hours at a time.
you know,
It's about 10 hours at a time that we stand doing that shit.
I don't
yeah.
mind that. That's my thing. I don't mind that at all, but I don't want to physically be looking at you guys and go, I don't get it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, this motherfucker, would you get him out of here, please?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes it easier. Like, if everybody knows the rules and, like, knows.
Yeah.
But, and that's the other thing, too. Like, that's kind of like a deterrent to a lot of people, like saying, if everybody knows the rules, you don't have to know all the fucking rules. You know, that's one of the things you need to clarify, because even if you do know the game really well, yeah, but even if you know the game really well, sometimes you got to fucking look rules up. It's like, well, I don't know, let's just double check.
I don't know if that's right. Yeah.
You know, Christ, even like our buddy Dano, who's, you know, used to do tournaments and shit like that. It's like, you know what? I'm not sure. Let's look that up just to make sure. And it's like, yeah, so as long as you know how to work the rule book, you're good to go.
Well, that's what I found cool about that tabletop simulator. Matter of fact, we looked at the video, and there was the mod for Warhammer was, remember what you had the measurement tool? It would turn red if your move was illegal.
Oh, yeah.
Without you even having to realize if you're moving too far, it would turn red. It would be green. You're good. You know, 2 inches or however fucking much you could move. But it's like it automatic measured certain moves for you.
Yeah.
Where that alleviates a lot of confusion for players that go, can I move this guy this way or can I not?
Yeah.
Because if it's red, you can't move him like that. You can move him like this until it turns red. Stop it. Put him there if you want to. But it made it easier, I think, for people to understand, like, oh, I can move this far without it being an illegal move. I'm not moving 3 inches. I'm moving 2 inches or whatever. I don't know if that
we went from MMOs to tabletop gaming. Here we you never know what's going to happen in this podcast.
It's the same thing, though, kind of, right?
But you don't.
It all stems from that.
If you have your army, right, and you're getting familiar with them, you'll know after playing like once or twice
what you can or can't do.
This group can move 6 inches. This group can move 12 inches.
Yeah. Now,
if you're doing something else, like another move, there's other rules. Like if you're trying to advance, you can only move so fast or whatever. And there's a lot of rules to 40K for sure.
I gotta say it.
What?
So, is your perception of 6 inches different than my perception of 6 inches?
You actually use tape measures.
I'm sorry. I had to say it.
Yeah.
It's more than this, yeah.
It's
Jesus. And it all goes downhill.
The difference between ordinary and extraordinary. Not that much. Right, ladies? I'm sorry. Oh my god. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check. I might check that game out you're playing.
It's really cool. I think you'll enjoy it.
I want to do something in the winter just to kind of do something. I just been like working on the house and shit. I need to do something fun.
Oh shit! Right.
Say do the beginning quest stuff, and then we can meet up and start questing together. Yeah. I'm on there all the time.
Just to have fun. Yeah.
It's the story is really fun, and the way it guides you along. It doesn't guide you, but it gives you a direction and kind of makes you go, okay, I can enjoy myself but still have fun at the same time. Like you're not going like, what the fuck do I do next? I like that it kind of just pulls you along a little bit. But you can join other people if you want to. You know, you can join other guilds and whatever. I haven't chosen to do that. I'm just kind of like focusing on beelining it through the game, but it's whatever. You know? That's going to be my first playthrough. See how high a level I can get and finish the game. I don't know. But there's so many side quests that pop up. I'm like, should I do that and that? No. give me a higher level by XP, and I just don't do those. But
I had a blast doing the forest when we were playing that. That was fun.
Shit, we can do Sons of the Forest
still
too.
the Sons of the Forest.
Yeah.
We need to finish that.
I have it.
Yeah, we do. We just started it.
We need to
yeah.
play that game.
I tell you, those
Like, I
fuckers
waste my money because we haven't played.
Yeah, those guys
They're a
are
lot tougher.
way fucking harder. Way harder.
They tied me up underwater. Like they had me tied to like a brick.
It's like, what the fuck?
And I was able to cut myself loose.
Oh,
Somebody's in here.
Oh, it's a doggy.
oh, puppy. It's a puppy.
Lila.
I gotta go put her out.
Actually, we'll just end the podcast. I mean,
We're a minute. We're
Yeah,
not minute
we're
20. I almost said a minute 20.
We're
That was
good. No,
quick.
hour 20. We're good. We're good. We'll just keep chatting in Discord afterwards.
I'm
But
a minute and 20 as long as I last in the bedroom. Sorry. No, what? What's going on?
that's me on a good night right there. No. So, anyways. Yeah, so let's get the hell out of
I'm
here.
gonna take your dog out.
Call it
We're
a
gonna-
fucking night. And, well,
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll
we'll
still
jump
hang
in
out.
Discord. If anybody has our Discord shit, that's where we'll be.
Yes.
And you can catch us anywhere, BGI Pods. You can catch me anywhere, RebMoCam, and this guy over here. I'm pointing up at this guy. Audio.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
So you pointed to him in my screen.
Oh, really?
Um,
On my screen, I'm
yeah.
pointing to
You're
you.
pointing to Scott on that
to
one.
me.
Okay. Well, just so you know, the live stream is going. I'm pointing at you.
The other place I'm posting to is TikTok right now. You can find me at Mike Poisoner with a Z. So
And
check
there
out
you go.
Poison.
And you can also
Poisoner.
catch me every Wednesday night. I've been live streaming on my gaming channel, RebMoCam. Yep, on YouTube and on Twitch. You can buy cool friggin' BGI Pods gear. Look at like his hat. Look at that. I'm pointing at you.
www.myspreadshirt.com/BGI pods.
Fucking right.
Yes.
And as always,
Bye,
thank you so much for watching. And until next time, where's the outro? Oh, there it is. See ya.
See ya. I gotta pee ya. Yeah.
See ya. Gotta pee ya.